Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the grudge match of this this Warrior Esports tournament.
Yep. Third and fourth place match we'll be having between two of our veteran teams.
Yep. My name is Rubel.
I'm Bobble, and we keep introducing ourselves. Welcome back.
It's fun.
It's
more intimate this way.
Is it?
Well, maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
Anyway, we'll have this game up and running here in just a moment. Right now, we will have the grudge match here between Attack on Children versus Team Electric. And then we'll have the finals match between Xanark and Aped versus Comfy. Anyway, Comfy 2014.
Yep.
That's who we'll be playing in this finals match. So it's Quinfy? Is it Quinfy?
And everyone we're going to be watching... everyone we're going to be watching for the next, are already in the money, or in the RP, if you will, bathing in that amazing pile of riot points.
Bills,
so it's just going to be how much? Dollar skins, yo? In any case, yes, we've...
So anyway, we're in Champion Select. We should probably get back on topic. It's much more fun.
Blitzcrank band. Maybe they know something we don't.
So keep in mind, Attack on Children is that blue team, and the Team Electric is that purple. So Blitzcrank ban!
I don't think we haven't seen Team Electric. No, we just saw Team Electric play. Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
We saw Team Electric.
But they didn't have Blitzcrank. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what these bronze bands are going on here, but in any case, like Blitzcrank isn't really top tier, but I'm gonna assume that they know way more than I know. So that Blitzcrank band, surprising. But
that was Attack
correct.
on Children that banned Blitzcrank.
Okay, yeah, against this Team Electric, but we didn't.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. We have seen them play. They did not. Blitzcrank wasn't banned in our last match, and was not picked. So
Rengar, very interesting bands. There's finally the Braum because they're like, we don't want to.
we're gonna hope the other team bans them so we can ban a champ we want to ban instead of Braum.
Yeah. So
Robot Cat Mustache. Is basically what's happening on the left,
Putty Cat?
So,
anyway, we got Soraka, Jackson, LeBlanc for the other bands as well. LeBlanc, once again, we've talked about, I think, all three of these champions except for maybe Soraka.
we've hit on her a bit. Her wave clear is very powerful. Her late game sustain is insane. Once she gets her, what is that? Her Athene's Unholy Grail plus Rylai's. Her sustained damage is crazy, and she's very hard to kill. She's also very hard to run away from because she has that slow coming out. It's the powerful single target slow off of her silence, and that silence has a very good range. And then everyone's just slightly slowed while she's star calling you all the time.
Yep, it looks like they're really considering this first pick. There it is, Gragas.
Wow, Gragas, early pick. That's kind of interesting.
I'm guessing Gragas support yet again. It could be mid, but I bet it's support.
Yeah, I think he's actually better top than mid right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm not positive about this. I have not really seen him played out of a solo lane, but with his swap to being a bruiser, I would not be surprised to see him played top. I think he's much safer in the long lane than many other champions. He has that lane sustain, with his passive. So I would expect him out of top more than mid because I think the bruisers are a much better matchup for him than the ranged AP champions. But it depends who they're going to pick up mid. Nidalee locked in right away.
Yep, locked in Nidalee. Was considering that Misfortune, but decided to lock in Nidalee. We did see Misfortune from Team Electric in that last match. And it went all right, but...
Yeah, she had some massive ults, and she did pretty well, but the problem is when you get late, they can dive on you. Locked in Twitch, not that surprising. He's that hyper carry.
Kha'Zix is going to be the jungler, it looks like, and Renekton's probably going to be the top lane here, even though he's running Smite, but I'm guessing they're going to do a swap. So
yeah, it's just, it's pretty standard swaps, which makes it more likely that this is a Gragas jungle. Or, not a Gragas jungle, I'm sorry, a Gragas support. Yeah. He can technically jungle, but I don't think it's very fast right now.
Nope, I don't think so either. Even though it is based off the maximum health, that W.
Yeah.
I don't think it's fantastic. Anyway, regardless, looks like there we are finally seeing that Misfortune Thresh pick there for the bottom lane for Team Electric.
They're going to go with MF again. And I don't think actually that percent max health is capped, like most of the other percent health abilities are in the jungle. So it might actually be super secret tech. Rammus.
I really want to see Vel'Koz. I still haven't seen Vel'Koz in legitimate play.
He's actually very good out of support. I think his support is his best lane right
Yeah,
now.
because he does absurd raw damage.
Ooh, Cow Rider.
Woo! we got a
Wow, we got some exciting
Sejuani.
picks here. Yeah,
Sejuani,
Sejuani.
she is very powerful initiation. That is like her ult is one of the most devastating initiating things in the game, in my opinion. It's just awesome.
Yep.
And the bear, you can't get away from him very easily, and he does lots of sustained magic damage, and he's got a pretty solid execute. So,
Yeah, and we were actually talking about this. Gragas's rework makes him very similar to Sej.
yep.
They both have a dash that knocks up,
Well,
and they both have a long-range, powerful initiation ult.
yep.
Like they're kind of very similar. She doesn't have the sustain that Gragas has, but she has like that more powerful slow early, while he has the more powerful range slow. And she has better AoE damage, while he has better like kind of single target damage. So, but yeah, otherwise they're very similar champs with their kit. But yeah, and the bear, I like the bear
haven't
is
seen him in a while,
interesting.
but-
Yeah, I mean, truthfully, see coming out of the jungle, like his fling is very good, but he wasn't a very strong Feral Flare jungler. There was just better options basically all around. I don't know if he's going to be out of the jungle. They're swapping. They're messing around with swaps. It does. Wow.
I think Sejuani has got a faster clear time currently in the jungle compared to him, because I know
Possibly.
she's pretty quick, and I'm not sure.
Yeah. But interesting. This looks like it's going to be Gragas jungle unless they're just messing with us. So it could actually be this Gragas
And-
jungle and like
Yorick support?
Sej support. They're probably just messing with us. In any case, on the teams that we can actually figure out what they're doing side is pretty standard. MF Thresh in the bottom lane, Kha'Zix jungle, and then the solo lanes are Nidalee and Shyvana. These all very standard picks aside from that MF, but we know that they do like their misfortune. Okay, he did take exhaust, and it is going to be a support
Yorick
bear.
support. Interesting.
Yep.
He definitely has his abilities to, because he can dish out a lot of damage, and he's got a very deceptive tankiness with his passive. So he can be a very good kind of like lane bully. But the biggest downsides that he does have compared to other supports is he doesn't really have any sort of like lockdown like Morgana or like any of those sort of shielding abilities, any sort of healing abilities. Nothing like that. So mainly, he's just kind of like a kill lane, kind of sort of.
Yeah, and the fling is very, very powerful. He also has that built-in heal, which is actually on a pretty low cooldown.
Yeah.
So he has built-in healing on his own, and he has that execute. So yeah, he's definitely a kill lane. It's also kind of going for late. He's a strong late game champion. He's very tanky. The flings are very, very good. He's one of the 2 champions with a fling, and they're obviously very, very powerful catch tools. His ultimate's kind of weird. Sej, I think I saw like one like high level solo queue person like Sej top, which this almost certain. No, it's Sej mid. Sej, it's because
yeah.
Renekton top, unless it's like Renekton mid with teleport
versus
which is weird.
Nidalee.
Versus Nidalee. Maybe Sej is the super secret tech versus Nidalee.
She does have a gap closer and massive slows, so it's going to be hard for her to get away.
And she has what is it? Wave clear.
Yeah,
Like, she probably has pretty good wave clear. So I don't know. I've never, I can't think of like a.
It'll be interesting.
We'll see. They have a crazy team, so let's.
I'm really hoping we get to see some really fun ults here from Sejuani into Renekton, because they do have some pretty scary wombo combo if they can line it up, because Rattata on the rat,
Rat-a-tat-tat or
whatever. Anyway,
yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, well, they have 4 beefy melees and the rat. However, at the same time, like 4 beefy melees, like if they're not going all in on MF is going to channel a full ult on them.
Yep.
Like they're just gonna have to be going all in on somebody. They have a ton of peel for Kha'Zix and Shyvana. Like
A ton of people.
yeah, like literally, you can't go in on this team. They're just like, we're gonna perma CC you while Twitch like
Stun.
casually auto attacks you, stun, knock up, knock away, stun, fling. Knockups are back on off cooldown. Like, yeah, we didn't even use Sej ult yet. It's like Yes.
I love Sejuani, so I'm actually really happy we're getting to see
Yeah.
her.
I
I'm
wish she was a
hoping
little
that
bit
this is
stronger,
going to
but-
be a really interesting game here at mid, but it's definitely going to be unique to say the least. Because
Yeah.
I have not seen Sejuani mid, I don't think ever.
Yeah, I cannot remember, like, actually, I think I saw it once, but I cannot remember seeing a Sej solo lane.
Yeah,
I can remember seeing Leona solo lane, and
I
Leona
remember
beating an Aurelia. I watched Leona beat an Aurelia top. It was hilarious. It wasn't even with jungle, it was just 1v1. I don't know how it happened. I looked up her runes and masteries, there was nothing that surprising there. Apparently, just Leona is just the super secret OP top. Who knew? That passive.
That
I'm just
passive.
like, I like this blank passive. It's not blank, that's not true. It makes everyone glow. They're all sunny. But yeah, who knows? So hopefully we should have an awesome game for you guys. There's some crazy stuff
yeah,
going on.
definitely a little breaking of the meta here, though.
Yeah,
so.
there's no conventional stuff, so hopefully it isn't just like a train wreck of a game. We actually get to see some really awesome league play that we don't normally get to see from champions. You don't get to see that much.
Yep, and one thing to note, they were trolling us a little bit on the spectators because they picked some pretty funny summoner spells there. And I think because I think Sejuani was running Teleport Revive there for a moment, which is an effective strategy on some people.
I think they were also they're a little bit worried, very possibly, about either they're trolling us or the last minute, what's it called?
The rune and masteries page?
No, they do the last minute changes so the enemy team doesn't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
They don't get the information until they get to character select,
Yeah,
so they
from
can't
the
plan
stream,
as well.
yeah. So,
Yeah.
But very interesting. Once again, it's another kind of catch comp here with Kha'Zix, Thresh, Shyvana. They're definitely going to be catching people. Nidalee's a poker. Misfortune, she's catch people.
They really
out.
only have Nidalee for poke, so I feel like their team, they don't have a solid like standard meta team. They're kind of confused on Nidalee pokes and everyone else kind of normal team fights.
Yeah, so we'll see how it works. It'll be interesting to say the least, and I'm looking forward to seeing Gragas in the jungle. See how fast his clear time is, but
Yeah, it should be very interesting. I'd like to pay a little bit of attention to that to see how far behind he falls, if he does fall behind.
and I expect his ganks are really
I think they're fine pre-6.
Swingy?
He has a dash with a knockup and a slow.
yeah.
So, and his dash is on a pretty low cooldown. So
Oh gosh, are we gonna see some pretty strong invasion
I'm a
here?
bear!
Oh gosh, and it looks like
Oh wow, we have a what is that? Scrying orb?
was that a flash? That was a
yeah,
flash
Nidalee
from Nidalee.
flashed. I don't blame her.
Yeah.
It's a bear. He's gonna fling you.
And if so, that's a small victory there, and we do have the that warning the scrying orb, which is not once again we're breaking the meta a little bit here. They did buff it, I think 2 patches ago.
Yeah, they buffed it, increasing the range and the duration.
The later it goes, I think it
Yeah,
scales
it goes
now.
up. I don't remember.
I think the
It's
size increases too.
People you buy it late. You buy it fairly late in professional play, just because you can't afford to face check bushes around Barret. So if you ever lose vision control, like you can't safely get it back without a scrying orb. So it's actually showing up a little bit, and like they have so much more gold because they're so much better at farming than everyone else that like the extra like 75 gold for buying real wards is less costly to them.
Quick notes on the items. We got ruby crystals, not gold generation items on both of the supports, and we do have a crystalline flask on Sejuani. So it looks like it is going to be Shyvana versus Renekton.
Yeah,
at top.
Shyvana tried to start trading with Renekton, which is just the dumbest thing I think she can do right now. I guess she's farming with it, which is fine, but Renekton's gonna just...
Yeah, he's going to eat you.
Yeah, like, he's gonna pop his potion, like, oh, she's gonna just teleport back into the lane right away? Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, she wants to try and do as much damage as possible so he's low and then come back? Is that
The
what
thing
they're
is,
playing?
his lane sustain is so good. He's Renekton. What's going on? Like, I don't understand this at all. So she's just hanging out.
She's last hitting. She was just... Oh. She might have missed that one. Anyway, she is last hitting, just dancing around. I think blue team's having some
Gragas is a little bit behind in the jungle.
Not awfully so, but a little bit.
Like, Kha'Zix is about to finish his red. He's only halfway done with his blue.
Yeah. And it looks like back at bottom lane, not too much is happening. Shyvana got pushed back finally. Renekton bullying the crap out of her, and that's going to give him a pretty substantial
Yeah, I
advantage.
don't know where Gragas is going. Okay, he's going mid. That's reasonable.
Actually,
Or maybe,
he's
is he going to
countering.
invade? He might actually be able to beat this Kha'Zix. Nope, he's just going to go gank mid.
He wants to lock down this mid lane because I think
Yeah.
he's really worried about it. Bottom lane, we
Fight's
also have an
going on
engage
bottom
going
lane.
on. And
Twitch is
Twitch
gonna
goes up first
die.
blood to Thresh. And just a
I don't
nice
think
play.
Bear can win this. Oh, he gets the flash out of Thresh now.
He's got the heal. But,
Yeah.
Yep. That's
But
about all
MF's
you
at
can
full
ask.
health. Yep. So, Twitch.
And a little bit of damage going down there once again on mid. Gragas really wants to take her out, that Nidalee. But,
Yep. Twitch did not use his flash in that fight either, which is, I guess, good for him if he was going to die anyways.
and it looks like Kha'Zix is going for a gank here on Sejuani. And we'll
Yeah,
see
come
how
around
this
the
works
back.
out. And
I
I
don't
think she's
know.
in
I mean,
a
if
little
her
bit
dash
of
is
trouble.
down-
There's the dash in to knock it back, but there's the counter gank from Gragas. Manages to land a little bit of enough to scare the Kha'Zix away with a flash. And this is weird, man.
All those knockups, it's pretty awesome. We'll see. I'm excited to see them late game. Just the charge knockup, charge knockup.
I'm now going to start calling Gragas an overweight Lux without a bear, without a boar. Because like
Overweight Lux?
yeah, because he's Lux, because he's got the skill shot Lux sort of thing, but he's still he's a Sejuani. I don't know. He's probably Lux hybrid in my opinion.
I'm not sure I can get behind this. I think I see what you're trying to do, but
It's like a mix of everything. Anyway, back
Sure,
at bottom.
yeah, back to real things that matter. Twitch
big
is dying
down.
again to
Twitch
Thresh.
is big damage.
Uses flash,
and,
might live.
The hook
Will
is down.
live.
And he will
Bear
live,
is,
and
Gragas
Gragas
is just dueling MF, but finally the heal goes off.
He drops the barrel, and I think he's just down.
Yep.
I thought Thresh got that kill again, so
And unfortunately, that is a blue buff on MF.
which means she can double up all day long now, which makes it very hard to farm safely without trading damage. Anyway, top lane, Shyvana's getting pushed into her turret once again.
Bear flash flips MF, but it didn't go straight back. It actually went diagonal, so it looks like they just barely don't get the kill on that MF, which is unfortunate.
And it looks like they're really hoping to... Oh, Kha'Zix looked like he was going to try and do a jump the wall sort of fun there, but decides against it. Meanwhile, purple team gets forced back again, once again at top at bottom, so they're actually substantially far behind both top and bottom. Shyvana actually decides to stick around, changing her mind. So, she is still pretty far behind right now. She is about 9 CS behind. And Renekton is at that point where he's going to start out-trading her for sure, because he has that extra longsword right now. And with 2 Doran's Blades, I think he actually outsustains her quite substantially.
Oh, definitely. Like, his built-in sustain is very good, and hers doesn't exist, so...
This is true.
Yep. I don't think they're going to win this fight.
Which is,
Oh god, especially with this Kha'Zix getting lanterned in.
they managed to bring the Thresh down pretty low. Meanwhile, at top, Renekton dove, the Shyvana picked her up, and
Ooh,
down
for one, though.
goes both the supports here at bottom lane.
Yep, trading supports. That's not awful considering they were behind.
And
so.
Twitch did get one of the kills, so that might be able to be enough to push him back a little bit more into this game.
We didn't. Yeah, we missed the kill on Shyvana up top.
Yeah,
but
Renekton
Yeah.
dove. So
yeah, not surprising. It's a Renekton.
it's like he's got 2 dashes.
Yep. 2 dashes.
Anyway, Shyvana trying to go for this on Nidalee, and Nidalee is just destroying her. There's the ultimate. Gragas coming in from the side. It looked like they were going to try and time it for a
Well, she
body
knew
slam
she had her
ult.
ult. She ulted and then into the dash. Doing a little bit of bear taunting.
A little bit of
pig
it's
taunting?
a boar. It's a boar.
It's a boar.
She doesn't have the bear right,
Yeah,
and that
so-
would offend the crap out of your.
You keep calling him Yorick. Polar bear, man. Doesn't even sound the same.
It's a reference to a book.
Sure.
Yeah, the Armored Bears.
Yeah.
Anyway, for those of you who actually read sometimes, it's the
What does that mean? Are you insulting our viewers?
Nope.
Okay, good.
'Cause they wouldn't read children's books anyway.
Yeah, young adult books about things like murdering children and like kidnapping.
The Golden
Killing
Compass
pets.
by Philip Pullman.
Yeah,
Shout out.
excellent
Anyway.
series, by the way. Complete aside, I highly recommend it. It is, you will find it in young adult fiction, but very adult themes. If you've seen the movie but haven't read the books, ignore it.
Don't see the movie.
Yeah, the movie way worse than the books.
Oh, big MF Hulk going down here at bottom lane.
Twitch is
taking some
exhausted,
big
but I think they're
damage.
still gonna kill the
Thresh
Thresh.
goes
Yep.
down, and MF is actually going to be forced back here because there
Yep.
you've got
Uh-oh,
that
Nidalee.
Nidalee dodges the spear and
Cat.
let's see if he can hit away. Cat
I'm a
goes
bear.
down,
Bear's gonna fling, not in time.
and down it goes the rat.
Random spear. I guess it was trying to miss the, made sure it missed the minions.
What's the saying? Cats, rats, bears, oh my.
Yeah, something like that. Well, they joked about that in chat too.
And down goes the. No, she lived? What?
She lived.
Holy
A health pot was running.
Oh, okay. Is
Yeah, it was just red buff, not ignite, and red
Oh,
buff
right.
won't kill you through a health pot pretty much ever.
And
Renekton burns the ult out of
Kha'Zix.
Kha'Zix.
There's a party everywhere right now, and it's still an incredibly close game. Just there's a party everywhere. It looks like
Yep.
Yorick's going for it.
Yes, Yorick is soloing MF. Yeah, the Undertaker. He's trying to take her under,
Stop it.
delivering some ghoulish damage into that
The armored
MF.
bear. My bad. Normally I don't do this, but the bear. We're just
Sure.
gonna call him the bear from now on.
But anyways, yeah, the blue team made some jokes about their team is the fat man and the animals. Because they're a rat, a pig, a bear, a crocodile, and a fat man. So, it's pretty good. We're getting our themes on. And I mean, it's working kind of well. So the Sejuani roams. You don't hear this very much. Sej, why aren't you roaming more
Oh
from
gosh,
mid?
bottom lane. Twitch gets caught out yet again
Yeah.
by both Thresh and the Kha'Zix. It just goes down.
Yeah,
Very rough.
his bear wasn't there to protect him.
Ah,
Yeah, where's York when you need him?
not Yorick. It's the Bola Bear. My bad.
The Bola Bear. Armored Bear. He hates it.
Anyway, mid lane, a little bit of damage going on here. Gragas trying to cover the lane there while Nidalee is dancing around. And right there. And top lane,
Yeah,
Renekton
Renekton
dancing
fighting
around.
Sej. This is going to be interesting, but he's going to lose.
And yeah, Dragon apparently beats Gator.
She had one more Doran's Blade than he did, so he hadn't
Battle
bought in
of
a
the
while. He
Doran's
went back and immediately bought Tiamat, so he was sitting in 1,500 gold. Probably shouldn't be fighting on their side of the river, with that much gold stored up. But
And it looks
who knows?
like they are contesting the Dragon Wards a little bit here, and blue team is still dancing around this mid. It looks like the Boar and the Fat Man really want to go for this cat. So
Yeah, I don't know why they're pressuring ganking Nidalee mid so hard.
she has such high mobility where it's like proven to be not effective like
Yeah.
3 times now, and her flash is almost back up.
Sej, considering I've seen Sej miss 5 or 6 creeps just by not having ideal Sej last hitting mechanics, which isn't that surprising. She's not really a last hitting champ. She's actually winning in farm, which is crazy.
Yeah. And MF burns her ultimate down here at bottom lane to clear out those minions just so that blue team doesn't get a very strong push there at bottom lane. It looks like we got an ambush gank here at bottom.
Fat man roaming into the bush.
Yep. And it looks like the bear is trying to taunt MF into getting a little bit of poke on here so we can get a flip. And everybody's just kind of dancing, taunting. And they're having a good time, to say the least.
He definitely waves his arms in a very ridiculous manner.
Anyway, top lane trading going on there between Renekton and Shyvana, and mid lane, what's her name? Sejuani is trying to bully out the cat here. So,
Yep.
and it looks like Gragas decided to fall back, and so now we have another. Looks like
Fight
a
mid.
potential
Sej, how is it going?
Ignite. It looks like the heal's gonna be enough to keep
Yeah,
her
heal will
alive.
be enough.
And Gragas goes in and gets the kill
Yeah.
with the flash dash.
Yeah, meanwhile, fight going bottom. Kha'Zix is down here, but I think Bear's going to kill MF.
Oh,
Nope,
but
she's gonna
enough
live.
sustain, and he is feeling it, but he is going to go down, and they do get a turret at mid lane while that's going on, and Twitch is actually going to juke out the back way, but I think he's going to have to suicide because there is a vision there. It looks like he was going for misfortune. Flashes the wall. Gragas is there, but oh man, that's bad news. Bear's here for Kha'Zix, but he does get lanterned over the wall, and looks like he is going to survive.
Yep. So, interesting turn of events bottom.
I was hiding.
Pretty crazy
Sneaking
going on.
around. Yeah, sneaks through, gets the...
For all the shenanigans, this game is incredibly even.
Yep, yeah, 400 gold for how ridiculous this game is, which is really excellent. I'm glad this game is ridiculous, but not lopsided.
Yeah, because we definitely have some plays going on all across the board here, and it looks like Renekton did finally get a T-Mats, which is going to increase his trading and wave clear. But unfortunately, Shyvana does have that Bilgewater Cutlass, which is going to increase her dueling capabilities a little bit. And there goes the Dragon Form Initiate. And they're dueling it out. Let's see who wins, and it's Dragon Form. Dominus does not, apparently.
Yep. Tiamat versus Bilgewater Cutlass and triple Dorans. I'm going to put my money on the guy with the more Dorans and the lifesteal. So
Just more swords. And apparently
more
she can wield
swords. Yeah, she's a dragon. Dragons can wield 4 swords.
them
Well,
all.
there's only 1 sword and 3. There's a cutlass and 3 blades.
Indeed. Indeed. So, taking a look at the items, we do have Gragas, who does decide to go with that Spirit of the Ancient Golem for that little bit of CC reduction, and meanwhile, Spirit of the Elder Lizard, very standard pick there on Kha'Zix. Tiamat's on Renekton, we already discussed that, and it's actually AP Sejuani. Just throwing that out there.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's how you build her. She's actually very good with Leandries if you're building her damage.
Yeah, I know, but she decided to go with Sword Boots to start.
Yeah, Gragas is trying to 1v1 this.
Triple Doran Shyvana,
Which
who
is-
is
yeah.
doing the crap out of it right now. And it looks like he decides to get away. Meanwhile, Purple Team
Yep.
gets a dragon there.
Free dragon. I guess, your jungler screws around with the top laner. You're gonna take a free dragon. Bear decides he wants to fight a Thresh? No. doesn't
And
really.
Twitch is also going with an unconventional build, deciding to go with the on-hit effect.
Blade of the Rune King is very common on Twitch right now, just because it procs on. He needs
all
the
the
kite.
on-hits, yeah.
Yeah, and he gets all the unhits with his Twitch stuff.
Aw. Renekton trying to back in his nice little lifeguard chair, and
Yeah,
Shyvana...
so
living this
rudely
fun.
interrupted it. So the game is slowed down a bit. Blue team still has like a 500 gold lead, but we're gonna start running into the point where Shyvana starts out scaling Renekton. He needs to go buy though. See, he has the money for that Hydra.
She actually has really good AP coefficients, Sejuani.
Yes, not bad.
Anyway, bottom lane, flash there from the Thresh there to try and get away. He did burn his ultimate as
Gragas
well.
may hit an ult.
There's the body
Yep, there
slam.
it
The
is.
ultimate manages to get the Thresh back into range, and looks like Blade of the Rune King is finished and almost goes down to that ultimate there from Misfortune. So,
Yeah, all of them ending fairly low. Nidalee's gonna come and throw some spears.
Rosa Spears barely misses that rat. So, and meanwhile at top lane, it looks like Shyvana is still kicking the crap out of this Renekton.
Yeah, this Croc. His sustain's gotten much better, but he's still just gonna take a ton of magic damage.
But it looks like she
Dodges the ult, which is great for him.
Yeah, well played there. Dyson slicing away from that. So,
Yeah, because he still has his Dominus, so like the next 80 seconds is gonna be really good for him. Walks right by her. That's okay. You can just push away.
yep, just pushing out, getting a little bit of health back because he's got Tiamats.
He does indeed have his Hydra finished. Let's see.
Hydra, yeah. And looks like Nidalee gets engaged on a little bit there by Gragas at mid lane, but with Thresh's support, nothing's going to come from it. And we still haven't seen a crazy Sejuani ultimate. She still hasn't built really any tank so far. She is strictly
Yeah.
damaged right now.
Yeah, she didn't even finish Leandries. It's just like Magic Pen into that rod.
Well, that's probably an extremely gold efficient item on her because she gets damage coefficients from health as well on her.
Yeah.
Anyway, in the jungle we got Nidalee taking big
Fight
damage.
going on bottom
lane
too.
as
The
well.
fight up top, nothing resulted, but they just disengaged. Fight bottom, same thing.
Gragas coming in here. Twitch trying to duel it out with
They're
Misfortune.
probably gonna get
underneath
this
the
tower
turret,
out of this.
and-
No, it's in full health still, and Kha'Zix is here.
And that's a dead bear.
Yeah, that is a very dead bear. Oh, is he gonna flash the wall?
He does, but it goes down to red buff.
Yep,
And maybe Ignite? No, just red buff.
just red buff.
And Nidalee trying to defend that bottom lane. Gold advantage is barely in purple team's favor, right around 900 gold. And it looks like blue team is going to try and hold off this turret. down here, and
Yeah,
meanwhile,
there's a threshold on the Fat Man. There's the knockback, but
Twitch
it's
takes big damage. Here
Just
comes
kind of
a
a
teleport
disengage.
from Renekton. Renekton coming in, and there's the ultimate from Thresh trying to disengage from this. There
Thresh
is
is
the
dead.
bug, and
Yeah.
the rat goes down. Yeah, but here comes Renekton. We'll see if he decides to... I was thinking he was going to Dominus there, and oh, it's on cooldown.
It's on cooldown. Yep.
I was thinking Dominus and dive, but it looks like he's going to lose top tower as a result. Just because he is fairly low, he is going to be forced back, and top tower is
Yeah, he's
down.
gonna farm some golems. It looks like because the tower's dead anyways, and Shiv's not gonna be able to push to the second one in time.
Looks like Twitch is also going to be going for a not Blade of the Rune King, but the Black Cleaver as his next item. Is what my guess would be, because on hit Twitch loves to shred armor, and if he gets to late game, he will be very, very scary.
Oh, Sedge misses her.
That's unfortunate. She would have gotten that kill.
Yep.
Sejuani whiffs the skill shot ultimate there that she does have, and allows Nidalee to get away. Unfortunate.
Yep. Shyvana is meanwhile farming white, and is probably gonna fight this Renekton. She's up a level on him. Her items aren't finished. All she has is Toppy, really.
But
But he
does have
hasn't
a
bought
giant
anything
spell.
since he got Merc Treads. The MR is gonna help him a lot.
Oh, yeah, with that giant spell, she might be able to trade Misfortune Burns the ultimate at bottom lane. Just to clear some
This
minuets,
bear-
and here comes the
Oh,
dive.
they're gonna kill this
Big
MF. This
damage.
bear doesn't care about this tower at all.
And unfortunately, at top lane, it looks like Renekton is going to be able to get away. Gragas engages on this Shyvana, but I think she can outduel him right now.
Yeah,
But we'll
She
see.
does have that
Renekton
cutlass.
comes back in. There's the
flashes.
slice. There's the flash.
He
Misses
doesn't
the
have his,
body slam.
Yep.
And,
Yeah, body slam gets interrupted by creeps.
There's another Q. It does
slow
get hit by it,
there.
and down she goes. And Thresh actually baiting out, trying to scare this blue team here because he threw out the lantern there. Nice little play. Threw out the lantern into the bush there to think that like Kha'Zix was coming or something, and it actually saved the turret. So nice little gambit there.
Mic open.
And meanwhile, Nidalee at mid lane clearing it up, and some major items getting built here. We do have Misfortune. She does have that Bloodthirster into a Zeal. And then we have an Athene's Unholy Grail on the Nidalee, so she should be able to spam spears all day. And with the needlessly large rod, those are actually going to hit pretty hard. Sejuani still hasn't finished a major item. She just has that Haunting Guise and the needlessly large rod into Swedish Codex. She loves cooldown reduction because she's very reliant on her ult, which has a massive cooldown. I think it's 180 seconds or something like that. Sejuani.
Yeah, it's not that high, but it is pretty high.
And it looks like Renekton decided to go with the...
Purple team's gonna pick up another dragon basically for free.
Yep.
Unfortunately, blue team's kind of just given up on trying to ward that or clear that, which is.
Sejuani gets caught out.
Yeah,
Big
she's
damage
probably
going
dead.
down, and she does burn an ultimate, but she is most likely still going to go down to red.
She's gonna die to the spear. Oh nope.
The flame, but no, he gets
Yeah,
it
the
with the
flank
auto
Q
attack.
gets it. Yep.
And nice flash there from Thresh managing to escape from that Gragas ultimate. They do manage to hook him back out. Kha'Zix engages. Meanwhile, at bottom lane, Misfortune burns an ultimate, almost takes out the Twitch.
This fight though, this bear is doing some work, but
Yeah.
everyone's gonna be able to disengage.
And it looks like, yep, Nidalee, she did whip out the spear and almost got the Gragas there. But nice double up there from Misfortune. But with the Blade of the Rune King, he's actually got pretty good trading potential. And they
Kill
trade
each other.
kills. So, well played by both of them there, even though this Twitch...
Yeah,
playing aggressive.
Twitch kept both of his summoners, and it cost him effort flash. So in future fights, Twitch is definitely going to be ahead.
Yep. And with that Brutalizer,
Renekton's going hard on Shyvana. I don't know how well this is going to turn out. Nope, just poking.
just poking.
Dash in, QE, dash out.
But with that Brutalizer and the Zeal, which I'm guessing he's going to build that into a static shiv and keep this on-hit effect going on. And it looks
And now
like,
that he has a Negatron cloak, he's actually going to be able to trade pretty well with her.
yeah, top lane Renekton.
This Fresh is coming in though. This is not going to be good for. She
Down
ran
goes
away
the
from
hook,
the lantern.
And Shyvana goes down. She actually burned her Dragon form just before and went down to Call
Yeah,
Me.
it just came up, and then she, she used it, but not in time. Uh-oh. Oh, it's
throws
a
up the
fake.
lantern for the Kha'Zix support, but Kha'Zix is already busy dealing with two other people here. He did manage to juke around a little bit there and get healed up a little bit by Nidalee.
Large animals chasing.
And
nice
there's
flash
the
flip.
There's the knockback. He does try to flash get over it, but goes down. Gragas
Gragas used the ult anyways, though. Just kind of blanks it. Probably didn't need to use it, but I guess he wanted to guarantee.
He didn't. No, he didn't. He didn't. He missed.
Yeah, like, I mean, I think he just wasn't sure that they had it, but he'd already flashed, so I don't think it was.
And
I don't think it was necessary, but it's a low cooldown.
Sejuani actually decided to go with a Deathfire Grasp. She wants to go for that assassination.
Wow, the DFG Sedge.
I guess she just wants to kill Nidalee. Like, she can probably do massive sustained damage now. But it's
and they're just gonna tank this tower down.
Uh-oh.
She's just gonna stampede
caught
out
a little bit.
Twitch is auto-attacking, dodges the death sentence,
And
very important.
big damage goes down from the MF ultimate. Thresh is still trying to kite this Fat Man here. He looks like he wanted to try and flash the wall. And he did burn the flash, but did not make it. So, Purple Team still chasing. Looks like they are going to get the bear. And
yeah, unfortunately they stayed a little bit too long. Got a little bit too ham and got picked off pretty bad. This is probably a Baron?
Sejuani clearing some wards here, and Purple Team looks like they're going to go for the Baron. So that's going to bring the gold advantage to probably about 4K in Purple Team's favor.
It looks like Renekton's going to try and contest, which is just not a good idea.
He doesn't have the smite. And Kha'Zix is Kha'Zix. He's got
you can't outsmite us Kha'Zix. I don't know what we're going to try and do here. I guess we're just going to fight him.
it. There's the smite. It was a little late, but it did do the job. And yeah, Purple Team now will have a very strong gold advantage. And not to mention that Baron buff. So
yeah, only 4,000 gold, so not that huge. But
oh gosh, there's the attempted kill. Apparently,
AP Sedge
with
her murder on
can assassinate.
Yep.
Damn it. Oh, this is kind of fun. Anyway.
Yeah.
So we do have some major items. We do have a not Aegis of the Legion, but the follow-up. Locket of Iron Solari there on Gragas there for his major support item. Renekton.
He's building just support and tank.
Yep, and looks like Renekton does have that Spirit Visage, which is going to provide him a lot more tankiness. Nice play there from Thresh, and that's going to get him to be able to commit to this fight. Volibear commits as well, burning the Ranuit's Omen and trying to support as much as possible. And big damage go down. Nidalee lands a big spear on the rat, and down he goes there to claw to the face. And actually misses the stampede over the wall there from Sejuani, and she goes down. And now Purple Team's going to have a very strong push up his mid lane. Yeah,
they pushed hard into a Baron Duff team, even though they'd gotten a pick. And then, like, just kind of, they didn't have Renekton with them. Oh, this is dead Fat Man? No,
Fat Man's still alive for a little bit longer. And Nidalee's spears are going to hit really hard because she's got her death.
Yeah, they only have Thresh for hard CCs. So basically, Thresh did a death sentence.
Oh, there's one.
Yeah. Hit it through creeps, too. That's pretty crazy.
Yep.
There's a pile of creeps on that. I don't even know how that death sentence hit.
I think they were all purple, but I'm not sure. It was hard to tell.
Yeah. You know, I think you're right.
Those Nidalee spears, they're doing some work now.
Tower goes down. That's a little bit dangerous. Does Sedge have her ult up? She does.
Fortune ultimate goes down. Thresh gets brought pretty low. Blue team is very low. And here comes the Shyvana. Looks like she burns the Randuins, and she is trying to chase here a little bit. Lantern's out. Kha'Zix is very low, and Blue team still has quite a bit of health. And I don't think that Twitch has his spray and pray back up. So if they linger around a little bit longer here, and he gets the rat-tat-tat, my bad. I forgot.
Yeah, it's rat-tat, I don't know. Anyway, spray and pray. Yeah, it's going to come up. And they're going for Dragon again. I don't think Blue team... Yep, they still just don't have vision, not contesting. They just don't care, which is pretty rough, because now we're talking large gold troops.
Yep, this is going to be pretty close to 10,000 gold.
Yep.
And so the only way that I can see Blue team is if they get a beautiful Sejuani ultimate.
Yep. They have a lot of CC, so they just need to get picks. They can certainly do it.
Yep, the picks into the Sejuani ultimate followed by like a spray, rat-tat-tat, whatever, I don't care.
Yep.
The ultimate from Twitch is going to be pretty big here because
they're so beefy with low cooldown CC that like if they get a couple picks, they're just gonna clear the team fight.
Curious, he decided to go with Youmuu's. I was expecting Black Cleaver.
I guess he just wants the attack speed.
Yeah,
He just wants to get off his. It also gives him a movement speed buff,
And the
so it lets him
cooldown
kite back
reduction.
more too.
it's just odd because like Black Cleaver does so much on him.
Yeah, Cleaver's very good.
But who knows? Maybe he'll build that as another item. But I expect Static Shiv as his next one. Hook there on Sejuani, but nothing's going to come out of it. Meanwhile, Renekton and Shyvana are dueling around up there at top lane, it looks like. While Purple Team's dancing around. I would like to see him push a little bit and try and utilize his Baron buff a little bit more.
Yeah, well, Blue Team's pushing pretty hard, but again, Shiv isn't there, but Renekton's rotating, so.
Gragas goes for the initiate, doesn't quite burn the ultimate, even though it looks like he was considering it.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
so
Shyvana at
Renekton's
top.
here. They need to like go hard now.
And beautiful lantern into
Yeah.
MF ultimate, but the
Beautiful Sedge ult into where MF flashes into.
and that might be enough to pick up the kill. But meanwhile, Shyvana is
I don't.
Shyvana
Yeah,
is
good
scoring.
play.
And it looks like they are going to get fresh as well. So Shyvana might go down here. And but they do manage to pick up the Nidalee as well.
Yeah.
That is huge.
Shiv is on the inhibitor turret though. This is a problem. But they're all dead.
The Baron.
Yeah,
the Baron
Bear goes back.
You might be able to do something here to prevent her from doing something like pushing her away and
I
slowing
think he's
down.
just like auto attacking her. Yep.
And meanwhile,
But he's gonna stop her from going back, and they're gonna finish.
And Misfortune will be back up in 8 seconds. I think Blue Team, I don't think they can do it. I don't think they can quite
He
get
didn't
it
have
in
his
time.
fling up. Yeah, Shiv's going hard, but I think she's gonna die.
And
The
down she
question
goes.
is, can MF follow? No, so
No.
Shiv stopped them from getting any Nexus turrets, but she did not get an inhibitor of their own. So 2 exposed inhibitors, but they're all up. Blue Team actually has the advantage.
Yes.
Down in gold, down 9,000, but as they can definitely win 5v4s, and as we saw with the CC, they can catch hard.
And Baron buff. Baron will be back up in another minute and a half or so. So we will
Hopefully
be
they-
contesting that.
Hopefully they actually get some vision down instead of just not caring about the river at all, as they've been doing basically the entire game.
No one has vision right now. No one. There's not a ward on the map. Even though we all have fortune.
There's like one-
There's one. Just
Yeah,
one
there's
down.
two purple words on the map. One in blue base, one by the dragon.
And it looks like they're going to try and get a catch against Sejuani's
And
ultimate is back
Renekton
up
of all places is bottom,
and going
doing
back.
golems, going back. I don't know. Hopefully he's buying like vision control and is heading to Baron.
Oh, Misfortune. You need to head back, right? Yeah, okay, good.
Yeah, she's fine.
And the blue team is still playing very aggressively on this mid turret. I would like to see some wards here over by Baron because all it takes is them to.
They're rotating to reset the dragon timer.
Which-
Why is there 4 bottom? Are they just? I don't know about this. If they show bottom, like Baron's up in 20 seconds, they're just gonna lose it. And I don't think they're gonna get more than an inhib for this Baron.
Yeah, blue team.
Alternatively, like
pushing
if
on
they
at
try and
bottom.
rush it, yeah, purple's gonna rush the Baron. If they try and rush the enemy base, they could easily lose a base race because they have 2 exposed inhibitors here.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a really weird race because Renekton's top too. He does have teleport up.
Yeah, it looks like they're not going to keep Baron. They're
Yeah.
gonna just push out.
And they sent Nidalee back to hold the tower. I mean, I guess she has poke.
Shyvana is pushing up mid as well, so they have 3 people on Baron. There it
Yeah,
goes.
Baron goes down. Shivs is getting inhibitors. Are they just trading? 4 of their team is going back. So
So yeah,
they
we
have
should
to
a
win
5v4.
here because they're not sending anyone back. They have to win this 5v4, otherwise they're just going to go 2 inhibs, and they're not going to have Baron buff. Because they can't go back. The enemy team's not going to let them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have
There's
to
a
win.
hook
They have
on
to win this
Gragas.
5v4.
That one next to
Going hard. Here we see.
There's the ultimate.
Break
Break
dead.
damage. They managed to pick up the track. And MF gets under the turret.
Croc is dead. They're taking too much damage from the towers.
Shyvana's actually heading back. Exciting.
Yeah, 1 tower is dead. Shiv is okay. I think
Twitch
Blue Team
flashes
lost.
the wall. Gragas is still alive. And
Okay,
he
Gragas.
gets out.
Yeah, Gragas does get out. Okay, so it's not game over.
And Twitch looks like he's going for the duel.
Yep.
A little sound effect. And he gets shredded by a claw to the face. And unfortunately, it looks like Purple Team only lost 2 people in that engage. 1? I think it's 2.
Yeah, I think it was only Thresh, actually.
Didn't they lose Kha'Zix too?
I don't think so. Because Thresh died first.
Okay. Anyway, so Purple Team still has 4 Baron buffs on most of their people, and it looks like Blue Team, unless they can get a big catch, they're just not going to be able to do it. So,
Yeah,
it looks like
dead
they did get
Shyvana, which is
Shyvana.
actually...
She did flash
oh,
the
she
wall,
flashes... Oh,
but
the
a spear
hits
kills Gragas, and Blue
Barret
is
chasing Shyvana, which is not good. He's not going to be able to kill her.
Looks like she's going to steal the blue buff, and it looks like Sejuani wants to try and get yet another catch.
Looks like we're going to have a lot more time. Because, like, the inhibs, you know, they kind of got to wait them out.
Yep.
This is weird game.
Purple Team once again getting the Dragon. Hold advantage is now just about 12k in Purple Team's favor. And
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure.
Twitch built Static Shiv. A little bit weird as a third item. Not super excited about that. It's got to be Infinity Edge next. Or I guess it could be a BT with that longsword, but I feel like he just has to finish Infinity Edge because he needs as much damage as possible.
Yep.
He has a bunch of like tech items in that Bork and that Static Shiv, but the Bork isn't actually that good because there's not that much hit points on the enemy team. Like the only person with hit points is Shyvana. Everyone else is low, so Bork is bad.
They changed the recipe on Black Clover. Is it just pickaxe and Brutalizer now?
Is it? I don't remember. I thought it was still built out of Ruby Crystal. I thought it was Brutalizer Ruby Crystal still, but I could be wrong.
I know they changed it, and it definitely fell in popularity just because Last Whisper is just in general a better item.
Well, yeah. Ever since they nerfed the League of Cleavers, you know, it's always been a kind of niche item because they don't want it being overpowered because it's not fun. But yeah, it is just Ruby Crystal Brutalizer.
It looks like Blue Team's just dancing around. They want to catch someone. Shyvana manages to come up here, and she does have a Guardian Angel, so she's going to go strong here. If she can do enough damage to Sejuani to force her out of the fight, it's actually huge.
She's going hard, but she's already used her Randuin, so she doesn't have any way to lock them in. Okay, good. If that Death Sentence hit on Gragas, this fight would have gone way bad for Blue Team.
And it looks like Sejuani did manage to make it back, even though she did take a spear.
I don't know what this pushing up the mid is going to do, though, because like they're not going to fight up their Nexus turrets, and they don't have a good rotation unless they're just going to base tank that turret, which they might. Looks like they're going to do.
Looks like Sejuani wants to go for a really hard engage.
Just take the last free turret at 36 minutes. That scrying orb.
See how it goes. It looks like Renekton wants to try and
Oh, yeah, Renekton's trying to force something. His team's a little bit far behind him, but not tremendously.
Him and those golems. He likes them golems.
Yep, we'll see. They're grouping up. They were a little bit spread out. Kha'Zix has a lot of health now, too.
The Purple Team is falling back slowly.
Kha'Zix duped himself. Gets caught. He's going to flash jump into the wall.
And Gragas also caught. This is what ultimate goes down, but it doesn't do a lot. It's not a crazy amount. Sejuani gets caught, but she did burn her ultimate. It might end up safe, but she does go down, and Italy is cleaning house right now, picking up Renekton and Sejuani, and it looks like the Rat might go for it.
He should have gone for it earlier. Like, there were 2 people low when he...
He burned his ultimate, but the Cat's trying to keep pace here. Big damage going down on the Bear, who is very low. And Rat is still just dancing around trying to hold him off. The Purple Team, all inhibitors are up except for the ones that just went down.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate. The creeps just killed an inhibitor because Purple Team's easily going to be able to kill this middle one now.
Oh, but
maybe not
Blue Team
easily.
did lose one as well. Purple Team did lose one as well. So if they can hold out long enough, they might be able to hold. They might be able to still be in this game. But
Yeah, game's still strange. Like, the team fights are very weird. Kha'Zix's not dying there. Like, I feel like Twitch needs to do a little bit more damage. He needs to be a little bit,
Well, we just fixed. Okay, that explains something. But Sejuani's doing massive damage. Unfortunately, she's having trouble staying alive right now. It would be really nice to see an Abyssal Scepter on her or something like
I don't
that.
think Abyssal is what she needs.
It looks like she's getting Zhonya's.
I mean, Zonia sounds better than Abyssal Scepter. And at this point in the game, like, 2 seconds of invulnerability is just way better than, like, some MR.
Yeah.
She doesn't need more offense. She has Void Staff, the entries, and Deathfire Grasp. Yeah, she doesn't need more offense. She needs to live longer to cast more spells. Because her dash has a massive % damage on it, so she just needs to cast more of those.
Oh man, engage going
Okay, hard
engage,
engage, but it's not like Gragas.
There is Sejuani ultimate, but
Yeah.
unfortunately, Zonya has a lot of the follow-up damage, and I think the team's in trouble. Down goes. And
Oh, Crocodile's backdooring. I don't think he's gonna get it, but if he kills this MF, maybe.
She has a Guardian Angel. The Guardian Angel does go down. He can dodge the Nidalee Spears and all this. He might have a chance, but it looks like he is going to go down. Blue team is headed back.
This game.
Are we going to see
They
a
were just
rat?
distracted from the
See a
back
rat?
door. Yeah,
Did get Kha'Zix. That's actually relatively
that's good.
important.
Gragas is defending. So,
20 seconds until Sejuani's back up. We have the Yorick back up as well here very shortly.
so 1 Nexus turret to 2 is actually very, very powerful in this game. But those death timers are very long. They're going to lose both inhibs for sure. Well, maybe not. No, yeah, they will. But like Bear, Gragas, Sej versus Nidalee and MF, if they don't back out, this would be really messy.
Sej's ult is going to be back up here, which means she should be able to spike down one of these squishies, because I think Zhonya's for Nidalee is still down for a little while. It looks like they're about similar timers, so.
Yeah, this game.
Well, purple team is falling back now. Baron is back up, so we might see a contested. Dragon is also back up, but that's very much less relevant.
They buffed the gold on it. It's actually a lot of gold. It's almost the same amount of gold as Baron is at this point in time in the game. So it's a lot of gold. It's not the buff, so that's actually very relevant. But
And the bear, look at his item build. He's got 3 giant spells. Just going for massive health right now. He's probably at 4,000.
just
4,200 health.
Almost not trolling per se, but yep, lots
Having
of
fun.
belts.
At least they're having fun.
In the words of Jinx, I'm wearing lots of belts. But yes. So in any case, this
looks
game
like
is ridiculous and awesome, and I'm glad we're watching it.
So Twitch is clearing out the minion waves. Definitely.
He got the IE finish. That's
Yep.
actually really important. They needed that damage first because they needed Twitch to
And
kill
he's
stuff.
getting another major item here.
Kha'Zix is going hard on this Twitch, but
Quite fun, and Shyvana actually dragging forth in. Blue team gets a nice rando and slows up all 4.
they have a ton of slows going down on this Twitch, but I don't think it's going to be enough.
And they're just waiting for that Banshee's in there. Blue team loves it. They just
Oh
split up
wow,
and
that's
heal
Sejul.
so hard.
Yeah, Sejul into Twitch, melting them. Unfortunately, Renekton dies too.
But he bought his team enough time where I think they might be able to pull it
Is
off.
Sej going to be able to kill this bug?
And oh gosh, he kills.
Yeah.
So most of the
But
damage
MF
shields
died
are
to
down.
Twitch.
Ratatatat is back up still, and he's just got to
So
heal up.
it
Dodge
is
the
a
spear.
3v3. The spear cannot hit. This next one can't hit either. You will die in the well. Okay, Bear takes it.
And they do have their inhibitor up, but they do have minions that they got to blow
Yeah,
out
they
as well.
they can't lose that next. Oh god, Twitch, don't die.
Shyvana is back up. It's a near full, and oh gosh, the Twitch goes down. That is
The
game.
invisible spear, I didn't even see it.
That is most likely the game. Gragas might be able to stay alive, but they just don't have the damage to clear these minion
Yeah,
waves.
they don't have the damage to beat Nidalee. Like, her heals are obscene. Her melee damage with all the AP she has, she's fully built, isn't she? Yeah, she's fully built.
You doesn't even have a Lich Bane either. That's just raw damage. Anyway, very intriguing game. Blue team making a very interesting show of it by picking an AP Sedge with the like Lichbane Deathfire, all sorts of crazy stuff.
Lichbane? Wow. That's
bold.
Sure. Then I nerfed into the ground.
So
yeah.
Yeah, so very interesting. That was Xanarkin versus Team Electric, and I believe Xanarkin Apes came out ahead. I believe that's what happened. Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
My bad. So Xanarkin is coming up a little bit. It was Attack on Children versus Team Electric, and Team Electric.
Yeah, Team Electric won.
Yep.
Xanarkin Apes had... Xanarkin Apes had the Fat Man and the animals. It was...
craziness.
Yes, they just picked a bunch of animals.
Okay.
It was crazy. So, and a surprisingly interesting game. So in any case, that was our third place game. So Team Electric took third place, and they'll be getting 1,600 RP each, while Xanarkin Apes is going down and in fourth place, and they're going to be getting 800 RP each. And we're going to be moving on to our finals match between, Attack on Children. Getting them mixed up. They're two of our veteran teams. So Attack on Children is fourth place. Xanarkin Apes will be playing Quimby 2014 in our finals match, which should be happening very shortly.
Yep, we're going to take a quick break and so we can get the lobby all set up, make sure all our ducks in a row, and so we can have a very good finals. So we'll see you guys on the other side.